What is this about? Don't fucking remember at all.
Don't fucking remember.
Hey, it's Sue.
And Megan, the Spine Breakers. And today we are going to be doing our Tome Infinity and Beyond TBR.
Woo! So if you don't know what Tome Infinity and Beyond is, it is a readathon that we're hosting at the end of September, and we'll put the announcement video as well as all other information below.
Down below.
Go check it out if you like sci-fi. It's the readathon for you.
It is. And while we talk about the books we're going to read, we are going to drink some very fall time beer because I am fucking ready for fall.
Yeah, it's still like 90 degrees outside.
It's so hot.
But
it's so hot, but please fall.
Please.
So we're going to drink this salted caramel beer from
O'Fallon. Salted caramel pumpkin beer.
Salted caramel pumpkin beer.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That's good. It tastes mostly more like salted caramel. You can't really taste the pumpkin much, I don't think. But it's very salted caramel-y.
I had a nice like smell of it before I drank it, and it smelled so good. I was like, yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
My mouth is ready.
All right, so this is our TBR. Yeah.
Yeah, so Sue chose 7 books, 1 from each continent.
Yes.
Whereas I chose 5 because I am not super optimistic about my ability to complete this readathon, given history.
I'm optimistic, but if I'm honest, it's probably not going to happen. Because 7 books, I think the readathon's like a little over a week long, or over 2 weeks long.
I think a little bit.
And 7 books in 2 weeks is probably not going to happen for me, but we'll see.
We will see how it goes.
So firstly, we're both going to read our group book for Teen Natural Disaster, which is the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. And this is going to count for North America, because N.K. Jemisin is American. And this is about, it's like set on a different planet, and there's this rift in the planet that causes all these natural disasters to occur, I think. And I've heard really good things about it, so.
I've heard really awesome things about this whole like series.
Yeah. And then we also have the same one, we picked the same one for Asia, which is The 3-Body Problem by
I'm gonna let you take that one.
Zijin Liu? Zijin? It might be close to that. Liu. Translated by Kin Liu. And the author is Chinese. So it counts for China. It has to do with like aliens.
And physics.
Yeah.
It's like aliens and physics.
Yeah.
So I'm a little concerned about
I just realized there's that was from we tried to do like a photo thing and made these book covers, but it didn't really pan out.
But we tried really hard, and that apparently was that book.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's funny.
Next on my list, for South America, I plan to read Solar Punk, Ecological and Fantastical Stories in a Sustainable World, which is edited by Gerson Lodi Ribeiro. I'm gonna get this on my Kindle probably, or Amazon Fire. Is it the same as a Kindle? I don't fucking know.
Pretty much. Yeah,
that just sounded interesting to me. It's a collection of short stories by both Brazilian and Portuguese authors.
Nice.
But I'm gonna count it for the Brazilian part. And about like a future world that is, sustainable.
Wow.
So it sounds, I've never really read something like that where it's kind of I guess it's more like utopian. I would assume anyway. So I think that'll be interesting, and it will also count for a bonus challenge because it's a collection of short stories.
I do not have a pick for South America, but I do have a pick for Australia/Oceania. Oceania? That sounds wrong. That sounds weird to me. Which is On the Beach by Neville Shute. And this is about good old nuclear apocalypse.
And my pick for Australia is The Swan Book by Alexis Wright. So this is set in Australia, and it says, with Aboriginals still living under the intervention in the north in an environment fundamentally altered by climate change. Sounds interesting, and it counts for bonus challenge because the author is an Indigenous author.
Nice. So my next pick is I'm actually going to read another team's book. I'm going to read Team Disease's book, which I feel weird saying that. It's Team Diseases, but not the kind you get from sex.
Okay.
Whenever I say like Team Disease, I just think of the clown. I don't know, like it sketches me out. Like it makes me a little sketchy. But anyway, so I'm gonna read their book, which is Blindness by Jose Saramago, and he is Portuguese, so that will count for Europe. I don't think I've read a book by a Portuguese author yet, so I'm excited.
And my pick for Europe is Planetfall by Emma Newman, which is about something.
I've read that. He's good. I think they recolonize a planet.
Yeah, we'll go with that. This is about some people recolonizing the planet. Yeah. And Emma Newman is British. I think she's from England.
Oh, and there's actually a character in there who is extremely like agoraphobic.
Okay. So is that
no, it just is interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then this would also count for a bonus challenge because it's set in space.
In space.
And I've heard it's really fast paced, which is part of why I picked it too, because I was like, yeah, it'll be good for a read-a-thon.
So then my last pick will be Home, which is the second book in the Binti series, and so that would count for Africa. It's just over the page count for a sci-fi one-sitter, because that's 150 pages, and this book is like 176 pages.
Damn.
So it's so close, but it might be set in space.
I think it's at least partially set in space.
Because she goes back to her homeworld. That's right. Yeah, but I think she.
But it starts. She's still at school, and then she
travels
goes home.
Okay.
So she at least is in space for a little while.
I'll find out if it counts or not, and if it does, then awesome.
And my pick for Africa is Rosewater by Tate Thompson. Also gonna have to look up what it's about.
Oh,
because I can't remember. Damn it. I also hate how Goodreads, if you have one letter wrong,
yeah, it's like I can't find it out.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Nothing close to that at all.
Nope, I've never seen anything like that.
This letter instead of that one, got you.
Got you. All right, here's 57 results. No, we're good.
So this has to do with a town that is formed around the edges of an alien biodome.
Ooh.
And it sounds really cool. I don't know. We'll see. And it's the first book in the Wormwood trilogy. Wormwood. That's hard to say.
That is kind of hard to say. You had me at Alien Biodome.
Yeah. The author is, I think, actually American. I think he's like Nigerian American, I want to say. Oh, yeah. It says it's set in Nigeria. So
okay.
I think he's Nigerian American and the book is set in Nigeria. So there we go.
Sorry.
So my last one, I'm going to try to do Antarctica, and I was going to go with The Thing Itself by Adam Roberts, which is about some guys who are in Antarctica, and they're sounds like it's philosophical. They talk a lot about Kant and his philosophy, and they're also talking about what is that called? The probability of whether there's alien life. The Fermi complex?
I think it's the Fermi's. Is it the Fermi's complex or the Fermi's question or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then it sounds like in the description that maybe they do find aliens or something. I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll enjoy it. I don't know. This is like I'm choosing to read a philosophical book after I just said in our last video that I don't like philosophical stuff.
I know. I was wondering about that. I was like,
But as long as it doesn't get like too preachy and boring,
pedantic, yeah,
I'll be fine.
Right.
That's our TBRs.
That's our TBR. So I'm pretty excited. I feel like we hit a lot of like quintessential sci-fi themes. We've got aliens. We've got natural disasters. We've got fucking dystopian. We got space shit. We got nuclear apocalypse.
Yeah, we got it all, baby.
I think we've already shown you that we're the best team. So like if you haven't picked a team yet, I think, we already gave you plenty of reasons, but here's just some more reasons why we're the best team to join.
Yeah.
So also we probably are going to need your help because we usually don't do so great at readathons.
Yeah.
So
that too.
Help your disaster girls out, please.
Because we're actual disasters. And this salted caramel beer is pretty tasty.
It is. It's pretty tasty.
I like it.
It's a little bit like, I probably wouldn't want to drink a lot of these, It's like kind of a beer I'd have as like a dessert treat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. But it's pretty tasty.
It's really good. Like, that's a really good flavor.
Yep. O'Fallon just does... They make... The O'Fallon's pumpkin beer... Probably O'Fallon and Schlafly are like two of the best pumpkin beers around.
Agree.
In my opinion.
I would second that opinion.
Although we did do a Battle of the Pumpkin Beers, and I don't remember...
Who won that?
It was like... What was it? I can't even remember.
I don't either.
Something Valley or something.
Crown Valley, maybe?
Crown Valley. I think that's it. That won our Battle of Pumpkin Beers. I don't remember if Schlafly was in our battle. O'Fallon was, I think, and it was toward the top. But I don't remember if Schlafly was in it or not.
We need to probably do that again.
We should redo our pumpkin beer battle.
We should.
So we can be like basic bitches and hipster bros.
Yeah, at the same time.
All at once.
So should we wear like flannel and Uggs?
Yes.
Flannel, Uggs, messy bun, and we have to grow beards.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to work on that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's it. Let us know if you're going to be joining in the readathon. I know there's like a couple of other sci-fi readathons happening in September.
Mix them all in.
But mix them all together.
Mix them all in.
Yeah,
more sci-fi is always better.
There's a space opera readathon, which you can easily just read all space operas for this if you want to. There's an apocalyptic readathon.
Boom, throw that in.
And you could easily read all
do
apocalypse
all of the
novels.
just make it sci-fi September and do all of the sci-fi readathons.
Yeah.
Bam, bam.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. Do them all.
Yeah, so we hope you join us. And that's it.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.